Christ was never crucified. All right, so if you want this information, the link to the free PDF is in the description area of this video. According to the author, and y'all should go back and check this, especially if it makes you feel hurt. Uh, I'm not reaching out to religious people, so I'm not trying to offend anyone. If you're religious, you should not be here. This is not for you. All right, if you're a Hebrew Israelite and you're religious and you're happy with your situation, this is not for you, okay? So find another place. All right, so let me make that clear. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. All right. The link to the free PDF is in the description area of the video. I don't want to offend you. If you're religious, you should not be here. All right, so let's get started. You're not my audience, okay? I'm reaching out to people who want to return to the Most High, who understand that religion is, one, unnatural, and that, two, that it's been harmful, and you don't want it anymore for whatever reasons, okay? You just don't want it anymore. These are the people I'm reaching out to. The author lists 9 pieces of evidence showing, strong evidence showing, that Christ was released by Pontius Pilate. Let me repeat that. The author presents 9 pieces of evidence, and he does it in such a way, according to him, as if he were a trial lawyer representing a client who's being accused of murder. Okay, so in other words, he's not taking a dogmatic religious approach to it. He's taking a scientific approach to it. He's using linguistics, facts, and evidence. All right? Read it yourself. The PDF is there. Read it yourself. The link is there. It's free. No excuse if you don't. Don't go complaining, talking trash, or even just not believing. Read it yourself. All right? So he presents 9 pieces of strong facts, convincing evidence that Pilate did not sentence JC to death. He did not have JC crucified, all right? Now we're talking about the allegorical story, not a real life event, okay, y'all? Now, I'm not talking to religious people. We're talking about the allegorical story. Now, the author presents the grammatic case, the linguistic case. And that linguistic case is proven based upon the accusative. Now, we deal with the accusative case all the time at Zion Law School. The accusative case, all right, we deal with that all the time. Y'all go get the PDF and you'll see it for yourself. The grammar, yes, the grammar points to Christ walking away unscathed. And your brother, Simon the Cyrenian, it was him who was crucified. How do we know? Because Simon is he. The pronoun he replaced Simon, or is being used instead of Simon. So it was Simon who actually carried the cross, and it was Simon who was actually hung up on the cross. a so-called black man. Simon the Cyrenian, so-called black man. JC, so-called white man. Gets off scot-free. And you, black man, you pay, you suffer for his actions. You see how that works? See how that works in history? See how that has worked in history? The so-called white guy, the Paleolith, the troglodyte, hybrid European, does dirt, and then you get blamed for it. And then you suffer the penalty. All right? So I did a video a few minutes ago showing that JC is a hypocrite. I got the information from the Devil's Pulpit, right? Y'all go back and watch that. JC had bad morals and a hypocrite. Now that's shocking to some of you all. But go back and watch the video and you'll see why the author made that point. I'm merely quoting the author. But I agree with him. So go back and watch the video. All right? So in other words, you can have bad morals, you can be a hypocrite, and then blame it on that black guy. All right? Y'all see that? Which is what JC did. The author says further evidence of this is that JC showed himself excuse me. JC showed himself to be extremely faithful, willing to die, sacrificed everything, went through all kinds of hardship to stay loyal to his father. Okay? To stay loyal to his father. But then he becomes a coward on the cross according to the gospel, according to the Christian doctrine. He becomes a coward on the cross and he doesn't want to be there. Right? Y'all know the story. So the author is saying that's not characteristic, or that's out of character of the JC in the Gospels prior to him being on the cross. Why would he cower out when he had so much courage and will to suffer everything prior to that? No. It was another man altogether who didn't believe or have faith in his power, who didn't want to be there, who asked to come down off the cross. Y'all see what I'm saying? It was Simon the Cyrene who was actually on the cross. But y'all can get the details by clicking on the link to the Devil's Pulpit. It's free. There's no reason why you should not have that book and print it, read it and study it. There's no reason why you should not master it. You should master it. Free yourself. Free yourself from religion. Return to the Most High, return to nature. Follow the Most High's instructions, which y'all in religion call his commandments. I'm Dr. Yasapa from Zion Law School. Islam to all the Moors. Shalawama to the House of Yasharala. If you want to support me, my Cash App and PayPal are in the description area of the video. We also have books that you can buy if you want to support, if you want to learn more. I'll see y'all on the next one.